present, please stand with attention. Salute the colors. Two. Mr. Bishop, we understand what you have to say. Chaplain, will you please offer a prayer?
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight in your very precious name to seek a blessing upon all the members of this post. I pray that you bless the members of this post's families and all the things that they're just doing now as we seemingly are beginning to see some of this pandemic begin to subside. I pray that you'll bless our officers, that you'll bless our president, and all the folks that are helping him do what needs to be done. And Lord, I pray that you'll bless this meeting. May it be an improvement each time we meet here, that our post will grow and improve. And I pray this in your precious name. Amen.
Thank you. Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Preamble. For God and our country, we associate ourselves together for the following purposes: to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism, to preserve the memories and incidents of our stations in all wars, to inoculate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, to combat theocracy of both the classes and the masses, to make right the master of might, to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit prosperity and principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, to concentrate and sanctify commerce by our devotion to mutual helpfulness. Please be seated.
Those things are tongue twisters.
I now declare the American Legion Post 3, Virginia, regular convene. Our district commander needs to make some announcements, so I'm going to let him do his before we go into the rest of our meeting.
Thank you, sir. Okay, a couple things. I brought in some flyers for the Buddy Check program. This is a big push with the American Legion right now. Pick up one over there on the desk. Calling in our comrades and checking in on our friends and making sure everybody's okay is a very important part of the American Legion program right now. A couple other things. On March 20th, the district conference will be here at Post 3. I've invited a couple of guests. One of them is going to be Rick Ortell. Rick is going to be the new state commander come July. He's a really good guy if you haven't met him yet. He has a lot of experience, and he's really a good person to talk to. The other person that will be here is Scott Pedrea, and I've invited all district adjutants to be here. Scott is the membership chairman for the Department of Virginia, and he also has ties to National. He has computer access through National. So if we're having any trouble with our memberships, he's the guy to talk to. The district conference will be March 20th at noon, and it's a very important meeting because all of the new district officers will be voted on for the nominations to take over for the next year. I will be stepping down as district commander come the end of the term in June. Everyone's invited to come. All you gotta do is just be a member. The new district commander for District 9 at this time will be Daniel Garrett. If you haven't met Daniel, he's from Post 93. He's a really good guy, and I'm sure he'll do just fine with us. And that's about all I have. Thank you, Commander.
You're welcome. Thank you. Mike. Brian, do you want to go ahead and do the minutes?
Yep.
All right, the executive committee meeting held on February 7th. Meeting was called to order at 6:40. Reading of the minutes, it was approved by Herb McBride, seconded by Ken Stoller, motion passed. Reading of financial report, general account is high, but we got a $27,000 check from the insurance company, and it will be turned back out to pay for the floor. Removing earmarks from the 10K coat sales, just earmarking for maintenance fund. He will be earmarking the money from the last 5K, which is $500 for any expenses at the next race in August. Corporation board will be meeting this Wednesday to discuss money funds to put into investment, the money to put into investments. There was a motion by Greg Shelton to look into the CARS program. It was seconded by Roy Carpenter, motion passed. And then the reading of the financial minutes, Roy Carpenter made the motion, George Mallory seconded it, and the motion passed. Doc Stevenson wants to donate his motorhome to the Post. Committee reports, the Oratorical Contest was canceled. We had no participation. The virus was the main concern, and then there was, he was told that the $250 prize was too low for them. The blood drive, we have 16 donors signed up so far. The Red Cross would like for us to have about 18 to 21 people signed up to donate blood. The bulletin will be sent out early so we can let more people know about it, so they can come up here on February 21st.
Next Monday.
Let's see. Quilts for Valor, there was 2 applications turned in so far. Kathy has extended it by 1 month. The cutoff date is February 24th. For anyone wanting to put an application for someone who might be deserving of the Quilts for Valor. The 5K run, let's see, we need to appoint a committee. Rotc, Civic Center, and Runabout Sports have all settled. The craft show will be done that day also. Baseball, we possibly will have 1 junior team and 1 senior team. We're not sure if there's going to be a baseball program this year or not. Flooding the ballroom, it is almost done. The floor is almost done. There are some touch-up that needs to be done and a few more spaces that need to be filled in. Regional Oratorical Contest, it's February 19th at 1 p.m. We need as many people to show up as possible. So far, we only have 1 contestant. He is from Nelson County. Even though we just have 1 person, we still need to hold the contest. Unfinished business, nomination committee, a slate of officers need to be turned in. Let's see, closing remarks. We have 1 candidate for the Youth Cadet Law Enforcement Program. The cost is $250. We only have 2 candidates for Boy State and an inquiry for a transgender student. Bradford has the accommodation for transgender students. The Post will have to talk to the parents after getting the application, and the ultimate decision will be left up to the Post if we do this. Pat Butler, a Post member, repaired a leak on the roof over the ballroom. Once spring comes, he wants to get up there and seal the edges. Roy Carpenter suggested we build an A-frame to help prevent water from collecting on top of the roof. Junior ROTC awards have been ordered. We are unsure where the awards will be presented. University of Delaware students have told Commander Small that they will not be coming. Greg Shelton saw that they had requested information about the students. So we're in a holding period. Ken Stoller would like to get the House Committee together to look at the contract. We have to look and see, look at if animals are allowed in the post. We need better description in the contract for all service animals. Ken would like to have only certified service animals with verification. Doris Hansel is still in hospice currently, and there was an article about the coat drive in the Newcastle Record. We motion to adjourn at 7 o'clock.
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I make a motion to approve.
I'll
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried.
She got the cancer came back.
If you've seen this report out in the hallway, which every month this is posted in the hallway, it stays up out there if anybody would like to see the details of the report. But at the end of January, it looked like we were just plain rich because our general fund had $64,535. But before anybody books a trip to Vegas, 28,000 or more that'll have to come out to pay for this floor. We have gotten two checks from the insurance company, one for 27,000, one for about 8,000. We paid the contractor the $8,000 amount, and we're waiting now for a second payment since we had to do the whole floor, and then the bill from the contractor. So we're not sitting on as much cash as it looks like there. The kitchen and the lounge are pretty much what they were before. We picked up a few dollars in that, and the same is true with baseballs and the special events and the riders. Notes where the Jeff Durham fund on this report was reported as $205,841. We just got a new report in today. It dropped to about 196 something. So, but that's, you know, nothing that everything's going to drop lately. There's no otherwise big shakes other than the leak from the water cooler in the floor. Of course, we had to cancel a little bit of events, but we've been doing really good with events. In the January, we took in almost $3,000, and in donations, we had $1,200 worth of donations in the month. And so all in all, we come up with total deposits of $40,000. That is including the insurance check for $27,000. Our expenses were pretty much, there was nothing out of line there. And our total expenses was $11,000, which after we take out those things we had earmarked for, it would have been $11,492. But we decided to remove some of the earmarks we had from the 10K run and that. And otherwise, I think that's about it. If anybody looks at the one in the hallway and has any questions, feel free to contact me.
Can I have motion to approve the financial report?
Approved as read.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. On the floor update, they put the baseboards in today. They still need to do the tile behind the bar and under the fountain. And I was assured by the insurance adjuster we are getting another check to make up for the difference of what the floor costs. So I would have that in a few days. At the present time, I don't know what the total cost of this room has been. Any questions on that? Or any questions on the restoration that's gone so far? The members put in new LED lights in the room. That's why it's much brighter than it used to be during this time. And that brings it up to date on what's been done in this room. And The bathroom is basically still the same, for unseen reasons that I don't feel it's necessary to discuss. But it will be taken care of soon. On the Oratorical Contest, which is this Saturday, I would like to have some of our members be here. They do require to have members sitting as guests, so that the person, even though it's only one, has a deal of what it's like when he goes to the state competition. I'm calling all the schools, but I did give a 15 March deadline for Boys State. So I'll bring that up next month. I would like a motion, because I forgot to do it in the executive committee, to approve the $250 for the youth cadet law enforcement student, so that we could go ahead with that one. So could I have a motion on the floor? Second? All right, thank you. Doris Hansel, I've been told she's in recognizing people and taking guests at the present time. I would like to, at this time, to set a committee together for the 5K run in August. I need some volunteers. Kathy's volunteered. Brian, are you gonna volunteer?
Yep.
Both Brians?
Both Brian's.
Okay, you volunteer? All right. Brian, will you make note of it so we can get it out? And I'll be on the committee. With the things with the Rotc Stadium, the Salem Civic Center, and Runabout Sports has all been taken care of. I would like our members, if they would, go out to our local businesses and see if we can get some sponsorship that way. We have some flyers out there now, and we will get all of that taken care of. So if some members could help with that, we would appreciate it. The flyers are there for the Quilts for Valor. I would like to see us get more than 2 people in. I know that there's some deserving veterans that are members that should be put in for the quilt. Baseball, we'll have to put off till I can get more information from Doug. Doug is needing all of our prayers. He's not been doing well for the last couple of weeks. He goes to the doctor on Thursday for another iron infusion. The other thing I'd like to do is see if we could set a date. We can either do it during the week or on a weekend that we don't have something planned. Sunday is our best day, where it's freer, so that we could get these chairs, legs fixed, and some chair cushions repaired, so that we don't tear up this new floor. So do we have anybody that wants to think about a date? And I'll get the information out so that we can get some people in. The last time we did it, Greg, if I remember right, we only took 2 days to do all the chairs. Yeah, but we want to first get all these chairs that are being used in the ballroom. I don't want to see this nice floor get scratched up. And repair needs to be done.
Did you order the chair post put on there?
The what?
Did you order the post that you put on there?
On the bottom, they don't stay on these square legs.
So
They only have the round ones. So we put this cushion on, and then we do it with zip ties. And the last time we did it with tape, and that's what comes loose that you'll see hanging out on some of these chairs. So we need to do the repair of what needs to be done. I know I mentioned it in a couple of meetings, we haven't set a date or a time. Does somebody wanna give me a date that we'd recommend?
This Sunday?
No, we can't do it this Monday because of the blood donor.
No, it's Sunday, I'm thinking of.
This Sunday, I have no problem. No, we got a dance Sunday, we could do it the following Sunday, the 27th. Do I have any volunteers that could come and we'll set a time and get these chair legs done? Ryan Witt, myself.
If I can't.
Huh?
Me, if I can't.
Ed? Okay.
What time is it gonna
George?
be?
You didn't say yet.
Okay.
Anybody else? Huh? Okay, not me. Because we have a good number here, we just sit the long tables out and we go right down the line and it'll finish fast.
What time?
I'm waiting for someone to recommend the time they want to start.
How long did it take last time?
Well, we're in about 2-3 hours.
2 to 5?
Yeah, it was about 3 hours to
2 to 5?
another day.
2 to 5 sound good to everybody? Good, good. All right. All right, so the chairs will be planned for the 27th. And we'll set tables up and get the chairs all done pretty quickly. I hope to have, or I hope the restoration company will have the rest of this things done that need to be done here at the post. I have a grant in through Home Depot, which the water fountain has been approved, and the new storm door at the front door that broke. It's got other items in there, but it hasn't been signed off yet, so I don't wanna say, hey, it's all done. That pretty much brings us up to date on the committee reports. Don's not here, Ron's not here tonight, is he? Is there any unfinished business that needs to be brought up? Yes, Brian?
I'd like to try to get together as many people as I can for a rocking party on Thursday in the morning to try to get the rest of the sheetrock up in that, both the bathroom and the storage room. Probably take us about 3 hours. Figure start around 10 o'clock. So anybody who
This Thursday?
This Thursday that can just help throw some sheetrock up. I'll get it mudded. I just need help getting it up in the air.
Oh, I understand that. It's good with me. Okay, you're gonna start at 10?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. I got something, I gotta be at 7:30 to 9:30. The Chamber of Commerce meeting at the Salem Civic Center. Anything else we need to bring up? Is Radford then gonna put on the, after you get it mud and we get it painted, is he gonna put up the fixtures, or are you doing it, Brian?
No, his contractors will be putting in the electrical contractor will take care of the lights and stuff, and the plumber will put in all his stuff. We just have to put in the grab bars afterwards.
And
the ceiling.
Ceiling.
And the drop ceiling.
Okay. I know that Pat Butler has said he'd be more than glad to help out, so do you wanna reach out to him, or you need me to?
I will.
Huh? The chair, we said 2.
We start at 2 o'clock, right?